I gotta show you this. We have been staying in this turd of a hotel for about a week now, and we've exhausted ourselves. But
we got some good news today.
we got some news.
Like 5 minutes ago?
Let me just explain to you. The process is not what you think it is. It's not like buying a house and you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that and there's a closing date and boom, you get the keys and you get to have a glass of champagne.
You don't just sell everything and buy a boat.
Nope.
It doesn't work like that.
No, you wait and you wait and you wait and you think you can just move on in, but no, you're living in a 1998 caravan. No, it's Town and Country. With everything you own, you finally get a hotel during spring break. Rent the only place you can, which is 10 times overpriced to the fact that we literally came in here and mopped the floors, vacuumed, and cleaned the whole place, and it still
so gross.
Smells so bad. It's safe.
It's okay.
And then we unload our van and put everything in here.
That we own.
And then we wait. And we wait. And we wait. Meanwhile, we're paying for this highly overpriced place. We're eating out every day. Crap food.
But
tonight,
we own a boat, baby.
Finally. Oh my God.
This week on Haunted Time, we learned that buying and moving into a boat isn't as easy as it sounds. Sometimes there needs to be an eviction before the celebration, and patience is definitely required. Hi, we're Josh and Tamara, and this is our 46-foot Hunter sailboat, Haunted Time. Join us every Friday as we learn to navigate these new waters and refit, renovate, and restore our new home. Thanks for all your support along the way.
Guess what? We're mortgage free. We have a home.
We have a boat. So excited.
Thank God.
We just got a phone call from the broker like 10 minutes ago, and he's like, "You'll never guess what just happened." And I'm like, "Oh my God!" And he gave us the number, the code to go in the boat.
Yeah. So 9 o'clock at night, tomorrow morning, we're gonna crack that sucker open and start cleaning.
Yes. Because we have to move him out before we can move in.
Yeah, the previous owner's still in it because he's stuck in another continent.
Yes.
Everything he owns is in there. Well, all of his stuff's in there.
Yes. Yeah. His sailing stuff is all in there.
And it's been in there for 3 years. It's like cracking open a crypt. What will we find?
What do you call that? The storage wars?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now.
Totally.
There might be some really good.
Oh, we're totally doing an episode of Storage Wars tomorrow. Oh man.
So anyways, it's been a long trudge, and it's done now, and it is time to move forward. The trip was amazing getting here, and we thought, oh, we're just gonna get a hotel room maybe for one night so that we can just rest up and have a nice shower before we get on. I did.
You don't talk like that ever.
I did. I felt that way. We're just gonna do this.
You don't talk.
I didn't. But this is the way that we were thinking about it. That we were just gonna get a hotel room at a nice place, and we were gonna rest up for one night before we got on the boat, have a good shower, get clean clothes, yada yada yada. And then it's boat time. It's action, go time, let's go.
But it's been a week.
It's been a week.
A long, emotional, up and down week.
Yeah. Yeah, it has been. But it's over now. Yeah, it is.
Time to have a glass of champagne.
Yes.
We've been saving this bottle of
Josh champagne. Because we've never seen Josh champagne before, but they sell it here. You're like a big deal or something.
I know. Cool. Yeah.
Oh well. We're on it. We'll catch you tomorrow. We're
Later.
So happy.
We own a boat. Ta-da!
It's boat day!
No, we've had our coffee and we've just taken it all in.
Yeah.
And we just jumped right into it. We actually got divers underneath right now. They're changing the zincs and scraping the bottom. which is very, very furry. So that's nice to get done. We just got the fridge up and running. We're just starting to clean and tidy. And as you can see, we have to move the previous owner out. So that's what we're starting to pile up. What's worth keeping, which is nice. Some stuff conveyed with the boat that we want to keep.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff that we don't.
There's so much. Like the entire kitchen is filled with dishes and cutlery, and we brought all that stuff too. So we have a lot of work to do today.
We do. Yeah.
And we have to get it pretty much all out today so that we can get all of our stuff that's in the hotel room
out tomorrow.
Out, because we're out of the hotel tomorrow, and we have to be able to live on the boat tomorrow night.
Yes.
So
we got a lot of work to do. It's gonna be a big day today.
Yeah, we just keep walking in circles going, where do we start? What do we do? And we don't know where to throw the garbage and all this kind of stuff.
That's not easy, and it's
not.
pouring rain. And we have a heck of a walk down through the docks and out the marina to where the van is, and then when we get that, where do we take it?
I know.
Some to Goodwill. We don't have an address, so we can't use the local dump.
No.
It's all a challenge, but
fun.
It's a puzzle.
Yay! We love puzzles.
You like Tetris.
I love Tetris, but we're not Tetrising, we're untetrising.
We are Tetrising.
So, but first and foremost, these stupid ass curtains are gone. So I got one cut off so far, and we're getting rid of the rest of them so we can get some natural light in here and get those ugly curtains
out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Give her. Hello!
Hello!
We're repacked and repacked and repacked.
Yes, and in our new vehicle of fun times.
Yeah, we got ourselves a really sweet, well-loved 1998
Town and Country.
Town and Country. Figured with the rising gas prices due to COVID and war, it was cheaper for us to pick this up, repack, put a rooftop carrier on it, and drive this clear across the country than our big giant motorhome.
Which is happy and sad.
It is.
Because we had so much fun coming down in the motorhome.
It was super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It's so weird riding in one of those because you're up so high and the windows are so big. It's like you're watching a movie the whole time.
Yeah. And now we're down low with the smaller windows, and I don't know, it's just a different feeling altogether.
It really is.
But yeah, so we are just leaving Utah now, and we're on our trek east to go across the U.S. and make our way to South Carolina.
Hi.
It's not as bad as we thought it was going to be in here. I mean, it's dirty as hell.
Super dirty. It's so funny. We cleaned the outside of the boat and we've been walking junk out of here. And now the whole outside of the boat's dirty from us tracking the inside out.
Yes.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
But the garbage, the throwaway garbage, isn't nearly as bad as we thought it was going to be. We've already done one big run of all of the textiles.
Yeah, one big run.
Yeah. And then we've got just little odds and ends and a couple extra garbage bags that we're working on still.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming. I think we're actually going to get started cleaning today. I was thinking that
that
wasn't going to happen, but I think we're going to get the kitchen and the forward stateroom done. And then
we'll be able to eat and sleep.
Yes. And maybe the floors, because the floors are really gross.
Yeah. I think it's
we'll
just
go
keep
from there.
cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. Eventually it'll be done. But
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And let the games begin. We've got all of his garbage out, and it's time to now start doing some changes, clean this baby because it's so dirty and we want to sleep in here tonight. So shop vac is out, everything's gonna get vacuumed and then wiped again. We got some new mattress covers for the mattress. We'll see how comfy that is. We might have to replace them, we don't know, but it's time to rock and roll here. I'm super excited to get this cleaned and bring this boat back to its beauty again. So here we go. I've been working on the R head and the shower over here and just kind of cleaning it like you would normally just clean your bathroom, make sure like you have to do the ceiling all the way down, make sure it's totally clean. And as I'm cleaning and wiping over things, every time a little bit of water gets into an area, more dirt keeps pooling out. So enough is enough. I said, let's just do this right instead of half-assing it. So compartments are now coming apart and the bathroom's going to come apart, and it's time to really get it completely clean so that I don't have to do it again later. So this quick job, which I was expecting to do, is going to take a wee bit longer than planned. So there you go, at least it'll be clean.
It's tight. It's tight in here. I have some plumbing that I have to get done right away. We can't even get, hang on, I'm probably blinding you with this thing. We can't even really get any cleaning going because the faucets all leak. So I'm gonna rip those out. I'm gonna try and find the filters in here somewhere. I have no idea. So we're gonna get the manual up for that. Pull the filters. We've already put a bunch of bleach in the water. We're gonna just start running that through, clean the tanks. But before we can get that going or get hot water going or anything, I gotta change these faucets out. They're both leaking really bad. So as soon as I turn the pump on, there's water everywhere. But it's tight. It's really tight in here. Anyway, no sink's fun to work under. This one's no exception. So, anyway, pitter patter. Ooh la la, voila.
You made water.
I made water.
It works.
There we go.
Woohoo!
Hi.
Hello. So we have finally moved out of our hotel room.
Shitty hotel.
Our shitty hotel room. We're full-time on the boat now.
As of this morning.
We're starting to run up the systems. We got the water situation figured out yesterday. And we've ran everything, all of the showers, the toilets, the faucets, everything's looking really, really good. And now we're on to today's project.
Just cleaning and organizing and just continuing on to that. We still don't have hot water. I got to figure that one out.
Yeah, or propane.
And I think the propane system's got an issue. Working on that. But we're plugged into shore power, so we can cook that way. We can use everything, get electricity. Mm-hmm. And I'm cleaning the basement. It's disgusting. So got some natural citrus bilge cleaner in there. It's been soaking. I got to relocate the bilge pump. It's the way it's set up is just ridiculous, but I'm gonna fix that. And I'm gonna get in there and start mucking it out so we get a better smell in here.
Yeah. So vacuuming, scrubbing, rinsing, cleaning.
I'm dragging pressure hose in here and just blast it all out.
Yeah.
But it's all coming together.
Yes. And it's the boring name of the game. It's just cleaning.
Cleaning.
So we won't bore you guys to death with all of that, but
hopefully we'll go like, and it'll all be done. Remember where you're standing.
Right. Shit. I gotta hold it.
This being a new to us boat, actually this size of boat, all of it, it's new and I'm learning as I'm going. And perfect case in point is the bilge. There's 2 pumps in there. So when I finally got it pumped out and cleaned out and got all the muck that's been sitting in there for the last 3 years out of there, The only pump that's working is the high water pump, and it's on an alarm, and it's an emergency pump in case the main bilge pump fails. Mains bilge pump I found in there and is now in the waste can, as you can see. So I cut it out. It was down in all the muck down there when I finally got it all cleaned out, and I found it. It's toast. So I have to finish cleaning this thing out, replace that one. The emergency one works fine, but I think I'm gonna have to get in there and hand muck that whole thing out. It's a real mess, but it's so much cleaner. I can actually see all the keel bolts now. Everything looks pretty good. So we're getting there slowly. And while we were doing that, oops, what was that? Oh. While we were doing that, we started having some lunch and noticed our fridge stopped working. So that's my next new project. Yay, fun. So that's too bad, because that was working yesterday. Damn it.
All right, this is called Super OCD Bathroom Action. Super sparkly. It only took about 2 hours to clean this tiny little space, but it's done. The walls are clean. Everything is as good as it's gonna get until we have to change stuff. So I'm super impressed. Things came apart, they went back together again, and now she's done. Good morning. So we had our first night in the boat last night, and it was glorious. We slept like babies.
It was awesome.
It was so great. We ended up sleeping in for the first time in forever.
Yeah.
Had coffees around 9 o'clock. It was a really nice change.
Well, I think we're also just exhausted.
We were
from the last
exhausted,
5 days
yeah.
of this, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty good.
And then I sprung out of bed and like, let's get at it.
Let's do stuff.
I know. It's still mayhem in here.
It is mayhem. We've got this half of the whole boat finished and completed. Port side's done. All the way from our bedroom, both bathrooms, the head and the shower, the settee and the kitchen. It doesn't look like it now, but it was really pretty yesterday. But we've got all of our storage in this aft berth, and then the garage is over in this aft berth. So they are an absolute mess. And then we've got this whole area to clean and organize today. So there's a lot of work to be done still, but I feel really good about what we got finished yesterday.
Well, it's somewhat livable now. We still have some systems that are a little funky, and I'm going to work on those today.
Yeah.
And cut all these little posts down because it didn't fit our dishware. So I've chopped them all off these posts, and I'm just going to re-drill those, and then our dishware will all fit in here and not fly out all over the place.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
I'm just banging this off real quick. And then I'm gonna go work on the electrosand system and the shower pump in our room.
Yeah, because that keeps turning on too.
Yeah, and then we have a tech coming this afternoon to look at the motor, and we're gonna book time with him to get all the servicing done. And I'm gonna pour through the manuals and stuff and try not to just be over his shoulder the whole time. But I want to learn as much as I can, and we'll see what we can do with servicing the engine and the generator, and yeah.
That should cover the day. We have to do some grocery shopping too, because our fridge is working perfectly. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes. It's up and down. It defrosts and then it freezes and defrosts and freezes.
There's some
so we have to
servicing
figure
I gotta look
that out.
at on that too. I was reading the manual this morning with coffee, and
there's
an anode in there, and there's a couple things to look at. So
yeah.
hopefully we can source out why it kicks out now and then. But.
Yes. But those are today's projects.
Awesome.
Let's get at it.
Let's get at it.